But my whole point is this, is that you gotta have leaders in your organization to make this thing happen. And you can find a leader, you know, there's a tape series out, an old tape series with Earl Nightingale, and he talked about, it was one section in that CD called A Man on a White Horse. And he talks about, you know that person on that white horse by the way they walk in the room, the way they carry themselves, the way they light a room up when they come in, the way people who rarely even know them know that they're a leader right away. And the people that's been up here earlier today have been the ones on the white horse. You know, when they came in, you know, I think about, a lot of times we think about, you say to yourself, you want to get your lead out of network marketing. What you do, if you got a leader that wants to follow a system, because a lot of leaders don't want to follow, they want to do their own thing. They can't come in here and follow that system. But if you got a leader in life, for example, I was talking to Janice earlier yesterday. We were talking and I asked her about her experience. You know, because she's diamond, I would normally think that she's done a lot of network marketing. She had. I think she said you did network marketing 20 years ago. Was it 15 years ago? I'm telling you age, 15 years ago. Whatever it was, you did a company or whatever, and you you stopped it, and you whatever you were doing life. But what I'm saying is, you come into this business and you roll it, and that's just leadership qualities. And you got a lot of leaders out here that you can recruit in this business, that you're going to bring into this business that doesn't have to be a networker. What I'm saying is, a leader will bring people into this business. So keep that in mind. I don't know how I got on that, but I'm always talking about leadership traits. If you don't know the color of the carpet of your personally sponsored individual, they almost gone. The living room carpet, they 1 foot out the door. You know, so think about it. You know, you got a lot of relationships that you're building out here, and it's no excuses. You need to get there. You know, everybody who knows me know I probably prefer driving because I'm more of a, and some people don't think so, but I'm more of a shy person. I like people, but I don't like being around a lot of people. Some people like being around a lot of people and don't like people. But see, I like people, but a lot of times I like being around a lot of people. When I get in the car, it's like my peace. I can drive 5, 10 hours, put a tape in, listen to a whole training series on the way there and on the way back. I done changed my life just with one day or 2 days of driving. Something. That's what I do, you know. But I will get on the plane and fly if I have to get there. Whatever it takes to get there, I get there. So when you look at that, don't make any excuses. You gotta be belly to belly, face to face. When you develop in work ethics, do what it takes, do what you gotta do. What does Thomas Edison invent? Light bulb. That's all he thought about, all day long. Most people got all kind of stuff in their mind. They trying this thing, they trying to do that thing, they got this thing lined up, I'm gonna do that. I got all these things lined up. One thing, think about it all day. Become your obsession to where you learn how to master it. I know, see, we're in a society that's taught us how to be, what's the word they use? Multitask. Oh, you're just everything. You're just doing everything. You know, multitask. That's the trick to keep you confused and broke. Robert Dean, what do y'all think of? Or network marketing? Ain't no doubt. When they think of you, what do they think of? You see what I'm saying? I know everybody who know me, first of all, if they say Tony Fleming, they're going to say network marketing. That's it. That's me. I ain't no shame to it. I ain't hiding it. This is what I do. This is what I do. Ain't no doubt about it. They ain't saying nothing else but network marketing. They might be saying pyramids or something like that, but that's because they don't know any better. But my name is going to come up with network marketing. There ain't going to be nothing else. Just think about that with yourself. What do they say when they mention your name? You got to be focused in a society to win. A lot of us been tricked and we think that we can do all these things to make something happen. You can't. It's never been proven that way. If you see anybody that's been successful, they got focused and they did one thing and they mastered that and made it happen. A lot of times you don't even know how you looking and how you sounding to people. They sitting there looking at you. It's like you talking right and walking left. They can't even figure you out. They're looking at you like it's split down the middle. And you just going to town on your little presentation. And your voice is all weak. You got a lot of doubt. You scared. You just, begging is on your face. Before you finish, you almost told them, I'll pay for to get you in, I'm saying, I got the money, I can put it on my card, And that's how you look. And so when you got doubt, and you can see it on your face, and your voice, like we always talk about a dog know when you're scared of them. They get to bargain at you. Somebody else walk up to you, and they love dogs. They be, come here, My wife she'll walk up to a dog on rock, not a rock. What's that other big? Yeah, a rock. She'll walk up to a rock. Come here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Come here, puppy. Rock about this big. Puppy. But she ain't afraid of the dog. And so she got belief in the dog. She believes all dogs are good. She believes all, and that's the big old Rottweiler just come up and just smooch on her, lay her head in her lap and stuff like that, because she doesn't have any doubt. It's no doubt there. When you talk to a person, you got to believe in what you're doing. You see the company doing all of this stuff. You got all this stuff in you, and then you go over somebody's house who can't put the whole family together, march them down to the bank, can't get a quarter. Can't get a quarter, all of them. Put a gun to the head. And they tell you this business don't work. And you stop. You come up without, you call back. I'm like, wait a minute. This made sense 2 days ago when you signed to the business. It made sense. Now all of a sudden it doesn't, because somebody who, can't do anything for you. Lifestyle is not where you want to be. Broke, busted, disgusted, can't be trusted. And they tell you something, and then all of a sudden, everything that you felt when you came into this meeting went out the window. We don't think. We don't think at all. It's just like we just move, it's that cow mentality. Where we just walk in circles like that cow, just move all day long. We know Farmer Jim coming down to slaughter some people in a little while. The gate could even open, and the cows still march in circles. They just saw their cow partner Pete get chopped up 2 weeks ago. And instead of breaking out the gate, going, still marching in circles. They're like old cow, and they know, here come Farmer Jim. They just hoping, who we gonna get? Same way on the job. Now, you know them pink slips coming. You trying to figure out, it's coming. I'm just telling you right now. Wherever you are, if your only source of income, I know that ain't here, but the people you're talking to, if their only source of income is their job, they're time bomb ticking. Time bomb ticking. A time bomb ticking. It's about to happen. It's happening right now with people. So you got to start thinking. Think about why you got in this business and stay on there. Understand how it made sense to you. It ain't gonna make sense to everybody. When you leave out of here, you understand that most people's mentality is not even there. They don't even understand what they don't even know what they don't know. So it's not gonna make sense to them. And don't expect that. You gotta start thinking and understand why you're doing this. I got more faith in my business and myself than Mr. Stock Market, than Mr. Real Estate Man. See, I got faith in myself. So my best investment is the organization that we have. That's it. Because I know, first of all, I know that I'm not going to start working. I ain't got to depend on somebody else to work it and make sure this stock does it and all that. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm telling you, if you want to do the stock market, fine, that's fine. And you want to invest and do things like that, I'm not telling you not to do that, because I do have some of those. But what I'm saying is most of my money goes back where I believe in it. Because, see, I can work this one. You know, I ain't got to depend on somebody else to do it for me. I make my own investment. I flip the money. And the best investment is in your business.